And we're back to learning Photoshop in here, day 340. We'll get back to the pen tool. A couple of short keys that are quite important. As always, P is the short key for the pen tool. And you can see if I left click and left click again, I've got my line. But what if I want to continue? Well, I can actually do that. But it depends on what the cursor, this little icon below the pen tool cursor, shows. The asterisk always indicates that you can create a new element. So if I press enter here, you can see we get the asterisk back. And I cannot just left click on this already existing line to continue it. For that to work, I have to activate the direct selection tool. Then left click on the line, you can see the nodes. So start and end point have this rectangle now. If I hover over it with the pen tool now, the asterisk vanishes and we see this little, what is it? It's definitely a different icon. It's more like a rectangle with two stripes. And when you have that, you can left click and this reactivates basically the shape, the line that you already have, and then you can continue drawing it. This also works on curved lines. You can reposition that, and if you press enter, you have to left click on it with the direct selection tool to see the nodes, and then you can hover over it with the pen tool, the cursor changes, left click, and then continue your line. There's a short key that's attached to it that I would recommend that you learn, and is simply holding Control while the pen tool is active, and this temporarily activates the direct selection tool, so you don't have to switch between these tools constantly on the left in the toolbar. After you've pressed enter, you can just hold Control, left click on your line, you see the nodes, release Control, hover over it with the pen tool, and then the asterisk should vanish. You can continue the line with the left click. Next short key that I think is very important is space. If you left click and left click again, your line will be set. But if you left click and then left click and hold, and then reposition the node that you've created, and therefore the line will be repositioned. That works for straight lines and for curved lines. And sometimes that's very helpful when you want to hit a point perfectly. Let me create some guides here. Just one should be enough. And let's say I wanted to hit it, but I was too short. How can you reposition this node now on the line? Well, hold Control and a left click drag using the direct selection tool. If you've got multiple of these nodes to reposition, then it's actually best to activate the direct selection tool. Left click on the nodes one by one, reposition them. Using the direct selection tool also works on curved lines, and here you can also adjust the handles, which will adjust the curvature. So it's usually a back and forth between these two tools, pen tool and direct selection tool. One more short key that I think is important, I've already mentioned briefly in the last videos, and that's Shift. And Shift will make your line snap, and it snaps in 45-degree angles. So you can make horizontal line, vertical lines, so that's 90 degrees, or the 45-degree angle in between for a diagonal line. So if you left click and hold Shift the entire time, you can see that it will not generate the anchor point where I click. It will generate the closest anchor point that's 45 degrees away from the origin. So when I hold Shift the entire time, I can only have vertical lines, horizontal lines, and this 45-degree diagonal line. And I think these are the most important short keys to know when you use the pen tool. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.